Welcome to the inaugural Pizza Night Hot Sauce Fight. And you're probably wondering, what the hell is that? And let me tell you. What it is a little show where we're going to celebrate one of the greatest hot sauce traditions, Pizza Night, and we're going to have hot sauce fights. We're going to take two comparable hot sauces, same heat range, same kind of flavors, similar personalities, or whatever you want to call it. Put them head to head. Which is better on the meat of the pizza? Which is better on the crust? And we're going to determine a winner. And we got a couple of pretty cool ones. I'm excited. Our undercard today is going to be the current darling of the hot sauce world, Humble House, and my darling as well, Ancho and Morita. It's a delicious smoky blend. It goes great with barbecue, goes great with baked beans, goes great with anything that needs that sweet, smoky, kind of slightly spicy kick. Putting it up against one I found I've been eyeballing for years and I've never tried, but a good one, Pickapeppa, which is more less of a barbecue sauce. It's got more complexity, more herbal and floral notes, more complex spices, almost a Christmassy kind of taste a little bit. I think it'll be interesting to see which one of these is the king of pizza night tonight. And then in our main card, we've got habanero versus habanero. We've got Yellowbird. This is from Texas, right here next to me, and it's a great habanero taste. Tastes like just like taking a bite of a fresh pepper. It's got tangerine, got lime juice, it's got carrots and onions. It's a really delicious blend. And then going up against that, we have Marie Sharp's habanero. A little bit more salty, a little bit more complex and floral. It's a really nice sauce. Not as true to the habanero as this one, but it's got a little bit of its own personality going. And so that's our main card tonight. So we're going to check it out. We're going to figure out which one of these sauces you need for your next pizza night, so you don't have to have a hot sauce fight, unless you want to. All right, so tonight, again, we've got a good undercard. We've got Ancho and Morita from Humble House versus Pickapeppa. We're going to find out what tastes better on the meat of the pizza, what tastes better on the crust. We're going to figure out which one you need to buy for your next hot sauce night, pizza night, hot sauce pizza night, and hot sauce. So I'm going to start with Ancho and Morita by Humble House. This is one of my favorite sauces, I'll be honest with you. It's from near San Antonio, where I am from, but that doesn't make me biased. Maybe a little. But it's a delicious, smoky, almost barbecue-like sauce with those really awesome ancho peppers. And I think, holy crap. As I was saying, this is a professional production. As I was saying, Humble House is going to go first. The beautiful Ancho and Morita. It's a delicious smoky sauce, complexity from the ancho peppers. It's got a great aroma. It reminds me of barbecue, but it does have that earthy taste that you get from dried chili peppers. So I think it might be a pretty nice little pairing with some classic pepperoni pizza. Let's find out. Mm-hmm. The pepperoni goes so nicely with the sweet barbecue taste. The tomato sauce, the pizza kind of plays along really well. A little bit of a letdown that there's no heat, because there's really none to speak of at all. And there may be a little bit in the sauce, but it's gone with the action of the pizza. And so I don't know if I'd even call it a hot sauce for your pizza night, but it is really good to put on the pizza. So, ain't bad at all. And now we turn our attention to Pickapeppa, which is from Jamaica. And it's a delicious, complex sauce, also mild, but it's got more complex flavor in it. It's got, cloves, it's got allspice. It's a little bit more Christmassy is the word I like to use. You can really pick up on the herbs and the spices. It's interesting, and it smells. It can potentially be incompatible with our beautiful pepperoni pizza. Not that it's a bad sauce; I like it a lot, but the smell together it doesn't smell bad, but it smells concerning. Which does have a really nice flavor. This is not the venue for it. And the flavors, there's a lot of conflicting and contrasting flavors going on, whereas they just don't go together. It's unfortunate. But here in the opening undercard of Pizza Night Hot Sauce Fight, before we even get to the crust, a haymaker from Ancho and Morita has claimed the knockout victory over Pickapeppa. So no decision needed. It was not a close race. Not because it's a bad sauce. It's a beautiful contender. It's delicious flavor, complexity. But if you're going to put it on pizza, Ancho and Morita is the champion. All right, it's time for the main card. Throwing down on the pepperoni pizza, we have Yellowbird Habanero Condiment, a beautiful, bright, citrusy blend. It's just like taking a bite of a fresh pepper, nice tangerine and lime tang, which I think will go pretty good. Lighten things up a little bit. And then over here from Belize, we have Marie Sharp's Habanero, and this is a lot more astringent, more tart, more salty, but it has a little more complexity too. More of a garlic punch, and so it tastes less like a habanero, but it's still a really good hot sauce. So I think we're gonna have an interesting fight. And so Texas got to go first the first time. This time we're gonna go right to Marie Sharp's habanero and see how we do. Just throw a good bit on there. It's pretty salty, honestly, but it works. It brings out a lot of the flavors in the sauce. It brings out the pepperoni. It's tart, but not too tart. It's not sweet. That garlic punch goes really well. That's a great hot sauce to put on your pizza right there. That's tough. Yellowbird, I don't know, man. That was a haymaker. Let's see how you do. But Yellowbird, we're going to see how they do too. And again, this one's a little more bright, a little more citrusy, a little more sweet. Not sweet, but sweeter than this. And I think that will help to provide a fresh kick. And this one's definitely hotter too. Sure enough, very much like if you just put a big slice of habanero right there, with a little more sweetness, a little more of the carrot taste. It's really pretty delicious. On the meat of the pizza though, if I was being honest, I have to say Marie Sharp's is a little better. Really nice. The garlic comes through. All the flavors in here marry nicely with pizza and just bring everything lifted up. And this, it tastes good, but it's more slightly competitive with the taste of the pizza. But we're by no means done here. We're going to have to go to the crust. And the interesting thing about the crust is that you don't have as much stuff going on, right? And so, in reality, in the mire of the meat of the pizza, it really depends more on the specific flavors of the sauce rather than maybe how good it is to see what comes through. But on the crust, the sauce is kind of on its own. And so the better hot sauce, the better pure hot sauce can really make a comeback here in the late stage on the crust. So we're going to go back to Yellowbird right away. Nice dab on the crust just to see. Without all the other riffraff of, pepperoni and delicious sauce and cheese, if Yellowbird has got it on the crust. Much better. Less competitive. Nice habanero burst. Almost like a little bite of a habanero dumpling. Really pretty good. But between this and the crust, there maybe isn't enough salt for pizza night, because I think a core component of pizza night is that salty, greasy punch. And I'm not hurting for grease, look. But with the crust in this, it's good. But I don't know that it's salty enough. And now, let's see what Marie Sharp's can do on the other side of the crust. All of the stuff that you kind of wondered, is this a pizza or is this Marie Sharp's? Now you know. And a surprising amount of how good that bite was this guy. Lady, ma'am. Marie, Miss Sharp. Excuse me. It's just more punch to it. And it's got more complexity, but it's got that salty kick that when I reviewed it and ate it by itself, I was slightly put off by. But here now, in the real world, on the pizza stage, Maurice Sharps has come through in a big spot. Not a knockout. Definitely a good fight. A lot of drama right to the end, but I gotta tell you, in the end, the winner is Maurice Sharps believes. Really good. Beautiful salty kick. Lots of delicious flavor. It marries really great with the contents of the pizza. It's beautiful. Good job. So, definite victory here for Maurice Sharps. Nice. Yeah, that was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. And it was my idea. So, without a doubt, I can now tell you with confidence that there's 2 sauces you got to have as part of your pizza night stable. If you're into that, I read it. I know you are. I see you. Where do you think I got the idea? You need these. You probably already got these. This one here, I'm sure. Especially Hot Ones fans, it's mandatory. They like send you one in the mail when you subscribe to the channel. But it's delicious. And it was really great. Sweet, smoky. Added like a barbecue-ness to the pizza that was really kind of fun. I enjoyed it. And then, in a harrowing but decisive victory in the end, Maurice Sharps' habanero pepper sauce was delicious on the pizza. All kinds of great flavor that went perfectly with the pepperoni, with the cheese, with the sauce. It tasted great on the crust where it was left on its own out in the cold, and it still fought through and delivered delicious flavor. So I'm telling you now, go to the store. Next time it's pizza night, you need these. I think I'm going to keep doing this because it's pretty cool, man. I got to tell you. And maybe, just maybe, we'll see these guys on the same card one day, but not today. Thanks for watching Pizza Night Hot Sauce Fight. Thanks for watching Chili Chunn. Click subscribe. If you feel like I made an improper decision here, send me a comment, send me some hate mail, send me a carrier pigeon. But just in case you're thinking it, Pickapeppa just don't go on pizza, man. It's good, but it just don't go on pizza. I'm just saying. But yeah, go to your store, pick these up, because damn it, it's pizza night.